Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna be showing you two stock effects plugins inside of FL that I personally think are the best, and that are two of my favorite to use on melodies. If you don't have effects plugins, maybe something like Portal, and you want to figure out some stock plugins that you could get it done with inside FL Studio, today I'm gonna be showing you that, and you can create some nice accents and phrases that you could reuse later from your melodies. So let's get into it. This beat will be uploaded on my Spotify, so there'll be a link in the description and the pinned comment so you can hear the full beat after the video. All right, first things first, I'm gonna bring up our BPM. You're probably already gonna have a melody done for this, but I kind of wanted to start with something from scratch so you can really hear what this sounds like with something very simple and how like crazy you could take it. So I'm going to open up Analog Labs and get like a nice sound, probably two sounds, and then we'll load in the effects and I'll show you what we could do. So inside of my gloomed Analog Lab bank, this one's perfect for like hard, dark trap beats, pain beats, all types of stuff like that. We're going to get a bell. So I'm going to go with one of like these hard bells right here. We'll just select hard bell 5, and then we'll go back here, duplicate this, and then layer in some type of pad for this. So for the melody MIDI, I'm going to go into my doomed multi-kit. I'm going to go to melody midis right here and just select a random one of these. We could go with like this one right here. This one's gonna work actually perfect. It's like more of like a darker, simple melody, so we can really get effects going for it. And let's go into Gloom again and get another one. Let's get like a pad. Let's do like pad 3 or something and layer it in. Cool, bring these down. That sounds good. Let's throw these into a mixer. Turn them down a little bit more, they're a little loud. If you are interested in the doomed multi-kit, all of the melody midis, accents, phrases, and all these vocals right here are 100% royalty free. So the first plugin that we're going to use for this, the first effects plugin, in FL, it is a plugin called Effector. So let's go right here to Factory, and it's this one right here. It's a multi-unit effects module. So you can see we have distortion, lo-fi, different types of phasers, filters, delays, reverbs. So let me show you what happens first. We have both of our melodies put in. I'm gonna just bypass this right here, and let's go with something that won't really hurt our ears. So let's go with like a phaser real quick. And all we're gonna do is move around the X and Y parameter. Let's go ahead and go to, let's do the Vox one. So you can already see where we could go with this. Let's go with the delay. We could get a crazy sound with that too. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and just reset these real quick. So let me just Alt and click. And what we're gonna do is create an automation clip for the X and create an automation clip for the Y. And that's gonna be created over here. So let's bring these down. And what we're gonna do is just draw in random automation. And then we're going to choose what type of parameter we want to be automated. So let's go ahead and just draw this in. All I'm gonna do is just right click randomly. So let's just create it like every half bar. And all I'm doing is right clicking and creating random little automation parts. I don't really care what it is because I just want this to kind of be like chaotic and crazy so that that X and Y parameter move. So let's just go something like this. You could obviously like really create this how you want. So we could let this follow along and watch what's gonna happen as it goes along with the automation. Turn this to song mode. All right, let's go with ring. Obviously that sounds crazy. We could do another one with ring. I'll show you in a second, but watch what happens when we take something like, I don't know, it doesn't matter. Let's take this, but let's actually turn the dry and wet signal down so there's less of it. And now let's hear it. Right? And you can make as many of these as you want. And you can automate anything in here. So let's go with the phaser. It's already sounding crazy. I like that. And now what I'm gonna do is bring in another one. So I'm gonna just go over here and we'll get the same plugin, Effector right here. And I wanna automate this ring modulation. So let's bypass this. And let's see, let's choose a section where we want this to be. So I'm just gonna automate this X parameter. So let's create an automation clip. make this one a little bit smaller, and let's go something like this. Let's create like a ramp for this. Bring this down here. That sounded pretty good. You see how it creates like that crazy build up at the end where it's like charging up, like, watch. That sounds wild. Listen to the end. It's going to be this section right here that like builds up and it starts to get like this crazy like charging up sound effect. I really like that. That's crazy. Let's do it just for fun. Let's go ahead and do another automation on this. So maybe we could automate that delay because that delay one was sounding real cool. Still move the X or the Y, sorry, the Y parameter. Wonder what it sounds like if we were to have it like play after. Yeah, that already sounds cool. We could definitely make like an accent out of that. What we're gonna do is Control A, Control Alt C real quick and just render this out so we can have it be like its own melody. And then watch what we're gonna do with this inside of another stock free VST inside of FL. So we're gonna go over here to add and we're gonna get the Granulizer. FL Studio has a Granulizer. If you don't see it, just go right here and type this in, then it'll pop up here. And there we go. I love using this because it's already built in. So we have our exported melody here. All I'm gonna do is drop this into the Granulizer, open it up. Now our melody is in there and you'll see it here. So all we're gonna do is put this back into pattern mode. Let's solo this and then piano roll just to get some ideas. Let's go ahead and lay this down. Granulizers you could get crazy with. Definitely gonna be good for like accents and phrases, but you can also get some really cool effects for the whole melody too if you want. So let's go ahead and mess around with this. We have a whole bunch of different parameters. I would definitely go watch a whole video that explains each parameter, but just to show you real quick, we have the processing for the grains that we have, and then we have effects like pan, different types of depth, speed, and randomness for like modulation and stuff. And then you could go down here, even have like a hold knob, and you could choose what you want it to do and where you want it to start. So if we wanted the sample to start here and we press hold and then we press play, and then we can start messing with different types of things where we can have this like play backwards, faster, slower. Let me show you. So let's bring the start back down and let's just go ahead and turn some of these knobs, just have fun. And you can automate these too. This is why granulizers are crazy. Go backwards. Add some panning. Depth. Watch, check this out. Random. We could do hold. But let's go ahead and keep messing with this. Ooh. We can even pitch it if we want. Go right here. And you can still go into the sampler here if you wanted to. But let's say we liked what this sounded like, right? So you could go into the sampler, mess with it, reverse it, add all the effects you want there. But let's just say we kept it simple like this just for the time being. So let's go over here and put a really big reverb. And then I'm just gonna put a delay on it and watch how quickly we can create like a cool accent. So let's go like that. Let's bring this down. And let's ping pong this and watch what this is going to sound like. And let's just record it. So let's go into Edison, press record. Now let's mess with some of them as it's going because it's just recording. So we can continue to mess with this and change different things. And let's just find a part to make like an accent out of. But let's throw this a stretch. Let's bring this out let's turn this on right here, actually. Bring this out. Let's go something like that. I'm gonna throw this back into a reverb and pitch this up. So let's go up, I don't know, another 5. Yep, do a fade. Let's reverse it, pitch it up again. And then what we're gonna do is speed it up, something like that. Check this out. And then we export that out and we have an accent. So now what we're gonna do is go over to the original melody that we had before we mess with it. So we had the exported part before we threw it in the granulizer. And let's take this one, let's go stretch, and let's pitch this one down maybe by like 5 and then hit reverse. Oh. That part right there is crazy. Hold on. Wait. Oh, it's when it like loops back in. You could create something. Okay, so what we could do real quick, watch, check this out. Hear me out. Let's throw it back into Effector and let's turn back on both of these and go like this. The ramp one too. We could also change the different types of modulation that we have going on, maybe make it smoother. Let's hear it. Right? A little bit of EQ. Well, that part where it loops back in goes crazy. And those grains that are happening, sounding wild. Man, I love making beats for real. This is too fun. So I got what we started with, left a little bit of space so we could hear kind of what we created, just to kind of compare the two. Let's go. Oh my God, bruh. Wait for this part. Like the little laser sound that it created. That's going crazy. Let's hear it one more time. And you could continue to go on. So if you got beat block or something, or you're trying to spice up your melodies, you gotta try using this. Like I said, these are free if you don't have Portal or something. Another one you could check out is Fragments by Arturia, but there's a whole bunch of free good ones too. So just try out different types of granular plugins, but you can just use stock ones. You just need to automate. You can automate any plugin inside FL and just get creative, but that's how you do it. That's how I like to do it. Random automation, don't care, don't pay attention, just throw it on. Link it to something and see, you know, what it creates. But you could get super creative with this, so I definitely recommend you trying it out. Drop a comment down below with one of your favorite effects plugins to use inside FL Studio. Make sure it's a stock one so we could all check it out. As always, appreciate you guys watching the videos. If you're interested in any of my kits, there'll be a link to those in the description. Also, make sure to follow me on Spotify. I'm uploading a whole bunch of beats over there so you can listen to those after tutorials and whatnot. It's going crazy. The monthly listeners are growing every day, and I really do appreciate you guys just supporting on all platforms that you have. Make sure to join the Discord, link to that in the description as well. Till the next video, peace.